Good evening everyone, it's the 12th of the 6th 2012 at 6:48 PM Western Australian time. Welcome to all of our new Western Australian followers. HSC is a very busy place behind the scenes and we have 11 administrators on and we're very busy tonight. So please be patient when asking questions. This forecast video is for Western Australia, southwestern parts. There's a severe storm coming and we're about to update you on what's happening. This is the desktop view that I'm looking at here. We also have a mobile desktop view. If you don't have power or you can't access the internet, HSC is also available through Facebook app on mobile. We can and will be providing you with links in comments, and you can access these via smartphone if you need to. Okay, so let's have a look at the latest satellite imagery. Perth is in the centre of shot, just here where my pointer is right there. You can see that the storm system is quite large, quite a large area of low pressure. There is heavy rainfall associated with it, and obviously these very strong winds to Category 2 strength cyclonic winds are forecast by the WA BOM. So it's not far now, it's only a matter of within next few hours that this storm system will hit. You can see the very strong winds are trailing in behind the rain front or the cloud in this area here, and that will last overnight and should clear early tomorrow morning. The area marked in red on the map there, that is the Bureau of Meteorology warning area for severe thunderstorm or severe weather warning activity. Alright, I'll take the satellite off, put the terrain on just so you can see. It's a large section of southwest WA that is under current warning. The maps I've showed you are just wind pattern maps where the concentrated high area winds are south from Geraldton all the way down to Albany. However, the bomb warning covers the entire area. I must stress that. Alright, if you're way out here in the inland parts, you are also under warning. The severe weather warning is current. Destructive winds, abnormal high tides. There's also a possibility of thunderstorms with flash flooding and hail. One of the BOM spokesman personnel today also mentioned the threat of tornadoes. I'll mention a few names: Geraldton, Jurien Bay, Southern Cross, York, Perth, Mandurah, Bunbury, Busselton, Margaret River, Bridgetown, Albany, Katanning, Esperance, Kalgoorlie, Eucla, and this was issued at 4:50 PM West time. So it does cover a large area, all towns in between. It is a large system. Exactly where the most damaging winds will occur, we don't know, so that's why we cover such a large area. Some current observations coming out of Rottnest Island currently right now as we speak. There have been wind gusts up to 83 kilometres an hour. On the chart here in the red, the pressure is plummeting, which is an indication of the low pressure system approaching now rapidly. It's not far away from Rottnest Island, which obviously is just offshore from Perth. Cape Natural East observations also have current observation and wind records of 96 kilometre an hour gusts a couple of hours ago. So you can see in the red here also of recent that the winds are definitely picking up speed in these parts as well. The pressure is dropping as this low pressure system approaches. HSC will update all BOM warnings, pass on any SES warnings or FISA warnings. I'll go onto the FISA site now. This is from the Government of Western Australia. It's a Fire and Emergency Services Authority of Western Australia. It has an abundant amount of information on this site. I highly recommend you go to it and bookmark it. It's got preparing for storms, SES, disaster relief, recovery, bushfires and alerts. we have an active alert, obviously, tonight. It's got emergency phone numbers up the top for SES, fire, life-threatening and other emergency information. During a storm, thesis suggests you close your curtains and blinds and stay inside away from windows. If caught outside, find a safe shelter away from trees and power lines, metal objects, stormwater drains, rivers and streams. If boating, which I would suggest that no one is, swimming or surfing, leave the water. If you're on a boat tonight and you're moored or anchored, I would be suggesting you find a safe place away from westerly winds. We've seen a large number of boats break free during Sunday and wash ashore. If there's lightning, unplug electrical appliances and do not use landline telephones. If there's flooding, you can create your own sandbags by using plastic bags, pillowcases filled with sand or dirt, whatever you can get your hands on. If driving in heavy rain, take extra care on the roads. There could be a lot of surface water. You could aquaplane and slide off into a ditch or have a head-on collision. Slow down, turn your lights on, keep a safe distance from others. If you can't see, pull over and park with your hazard lights on. Now, it is very important that if you do pull over, you don't pull over under power lines or trees. I've done a lot of storm chasing, and what I do is find an open paddock, field, sports field, local park. Alright, don't park under anything that can fall on you. We've seen a large number of trees fall on cars and houses on Sunday. And this is one way that you can be killed. Unfortunately, one guy lost his life, an elderly gentleman, when he was up fixing some loose panelling on his roof, and he fell through the plastic roof, and unfortunately he passed away a few days or hours later. Don't drive into unknown water, depth and current. Okay, what I've also noticed at night time is water it can be very camouflaged on the road surface with overhead lights from street lights. So you must be very careful. Now, power. Western Power are the people who you need to get in contact with power. They urge you that you only contact them for emergencies, such as power lines being down, poles down, thrashing around on the ground live. They have quite a good network. They know if power is out to your area. Their computer systems will tell them that. They have media updates on their site. If you go to media and updates on the column, and you can click on power outages, and it tells you where the power outages are. It also has customers who have been without power without 48 hours due to Sunday storms will be eligible for a payment of $160. Okay, so they're trying their hardest to subsidise people who have got no power. They are at full stretch, as are their call centres. As will the SES. You must be patient with calling emergency services during a thunderstorm or a severe weather event. They become overloaded. I've waited on the phone for an hour and a half to SES, but you've got to understand that it can be many people at once wanting help or information. Excuse me. As are our admins at HSC, there are a lot of questions coming in. A lot of questions get asked twice. We'll put as much information as possible on there tonight. Alright, time to batten the hatches. Southwest up Western Australia. This storm front is within hours away. It's already starting to affect offshore islands with wind gusts in excess of 90 kilometres an hour. The wind gusts are expected to reach in excess of 125 k's an hour, which is equal to Category Cyclone 2 strength, and that is coming from the Western Australian bomb. Computer models have suggested areas of 100 kilometres an hour plus coming across the ocean towards Perth. So the bomb have ramped that up even further, okay? As I mentioned, large area of southwest, in pretty much the entire southwest division of Western Australia is under warning. It's not just Perth Metro or Bunbury or any of the larger locations. Everywhere in between, red on the map. Alright. Okay, I'll go and upload this video, and we will continue to answer questions in comments, and we'll do a text forecast as well. Thanks for watching, guys.